you're doing well. Um, Today's workout is a little bit shorter, but hopefully just as powerful. Um, Hope you enjoy it. Um, if you're doing this in sync with me in terms of time, happy Thanksgiving. Hope your day is filled with lots of rest, rejuvenation, and reflection if you need it. And I'll be thinking of you. All right, take a big breath, inhale, and exhale. Another big breath, inhale, and exhale. Just preparing, setting your intention, inhale, and exhale. And just shake everything out. Get the blood flowing, get the muscles warm, whatever you need. And just take it to a little rotation side to side. And then reach side to side at level. And then reach overhead at a diagonal. And then back to level. Here, getting that spine twist. And then reach down. Good. And inhale, big breath. And exhale, settle down. You're going to step to the top of your mat now. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, we're going to swan dive just halfway down and hold. Okay, just hang out here. You want to feel the stretch to the backs of your legs. Really lengthen through your spine, hands spread out, palms face down, shoulder blades apart. Just hold. Breathe. Really lengthen that spine a little bit more. Soften your knees though. Inhale and exhale into forward fold. All the way down. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, all the way down. Step one foot back. Other foot back into downward facing dog. Press through your hands. Feel the stretch of the backs of your legs. Pull your shoulder blades apart. Spread your hands out wide. Press through your hands. Middle finger is pointed to the front edge of your mat. Thumbs pointed toward each other. Feel a nice stretch along the backs of your legs. Soften your neck. You can pedal your feet if you need to. Press through your hands. Drag those heels down a little bit more. Now turn your toes out, heels in. So dancers turn out, and we're going to press back into that downward facing dog. Okay, so feel that stretch. Lengthen through your spine. And then back to parallel. Then turn your heels out, toes in. So pigeon toe your feet. Press through your hands and feel the stretch as you try and drive your heels down into the mat. And breathe. Then back to parallel. Press forward into a plank. Okay, you can lower to your knees if you want to. Lower down into crocodile. So elbows close to your sides. Inhale, cobra here. Open up through your chest. And exhale, downward facing dog. Press through your hands. Then walk your feet together. Lift onto your toes, bend your knees. Press through your hands. Really lengthen through your spine. Then swivel your knees to the left, hips to the right. And press through your hands. So get that stretch through your lats on the left side. So really pressing through your hands. And then back to center. Swivel your knees to the right, hips to the left, and press through your hands. So find that stretch. Breathe. Should feel really good. And then back to center here. Push forward into another plank. Good. This time you're going to step your right foot forward. Okay. And hang out here for a little bit for a hip flexor stretch for the left side. You can rock forward and back if that feels good. Really feel the opening through the left hip area. Okay, now take your right arm, reach up to the ceiling. It's a little spinal twist. Draw that shoulder back. Look up to the ceiling. Breathe. And then place that right hand down. Step your left foot forward. Lift up. And forward fold. And rise all the way up to standing. Lifting through your chest here. And then place your hands into prayer. Little pause. Let's do that the other side. Inhale, big breath. And exhale, swan dive. Halfway down, hold. Just hold here. Again, lengthening through your spine. So really feel the stretch through your spine. Palms face down. Spread your fingertips wide. So warm up through those fingertips. Knees are soft. Stretch all along the backs of your legs. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale. Walk or hop your feet back behind. Downward facing dog. Heel toeing through your feet. Push forward into a plank. You can drop to your knees if you want to. Lower down, crocodile. Inhale, cobra. Or if you're ready, upward facing dog. And exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. Press through your hands. Lengthen through the backs of your legs. Good. Glue your legs together. Lift up on your toes, bend your knees. Drive your hips back behind you and then swivel your knees to the right, hips to the left as you press through your hands. Really feel that lat stretch. And then let's go to the other side. So knees to the left, hips to the right. Press, press, press. Really lengthen through your spine as you press your hands into the mat. And then back to center here. Feel that stretch the backs of the legs. And take your left leg, kick it back behind. Then place it between your hands. Here, hanging out. You can press forward and back. Drop that hip down. So feel that stretch, that right hip area. And then go ahead and take your left arm up to the ceiling. And open up through that chest as you feel a nice spinal twist. Good. Take a breath in, exhale, hand down, front foot to meet your back. Press back into a quick downward facing dog, into a plank, lower down, crocodile, inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Lift onto your toes, bend your knees, walk or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, monkey, lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, rise all the way up nice and tall. Open up to that chest. You can arch back if you're ready. And inhale back into prayer. Okay, let's go again. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, swan dive all the way down into a forward fold. Inhale, monkey. You can lift your toes up if you want extra stretch. Exhale, walk or hop your feet back behind top of a push-up. Lower down. Cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog, push back. Walk your feet together, glue them there. Lift onto your toes, bend your knees, press through your hands. Swivel your knees to the left, hips to the right. And then swivel to the right, hips to the left. Swivel to the right, hips to the right and hold, pressing through your hands. So feel that stretch. Now I'm going to transfer the weight into the right hand. And you're going to extend your right leg out. Just be careful of your left toes and settle your seat down. Okay? So you really stay strong in that right shoulder. And then take that right leg and lift. So pausing here for a moment as you work the inner thigh in that right leg. Up and up and up. Good. For 3 and 2 and 1 and hold. Now you can hold it here, staying nice and tall, or if you want a nice side stretch, go ahead and reach overhead. Like so, staying strong in that right shoulder. You never collapsing, you want to stay strong. Good. 3 and 2 and 1. Lower down. Now lift onto your left toes so they don't get stuck. And then kick that right leg nice and high. Feel that nice stretch to the back of that left leg. Okay, I'm going to hold here for a little bit. Now I'm going to take that right leg and lower down and lift. So getting some glute work down and lift. Down and lift. So think about squeezing that right gluteal and lift. So straight on like this. One more. Now I'm going to take that right leg to a diagonal back behind you. Diagonal. Okay, so getting the medial glute a little bit. And up. And down. And up. Okay, now I'm going to take that leg further to the right and lift to the side. That outer thigh. And 3 more. And 2, and 1, and back to center. Now we're going to take that right foot, step forward here. Okay, so feel that hip flexor stretch. Now we're going to do a little balance. So place your right hand on that right thigh. Okay, now I'm going to take that left leg without letting it touch the ground. I'm going to take it to our right foot and take it up to standing. Good. Now we're going to send that left leg forward as we hinge our upper body back behind. Weight in that right heel. Okay, now think of your torso and that leg as one unit, a pole. Okay, we're going to take that left leg to the left side as we lean over to the right. And then take that leg back behind as we lean forward. And back to the side. So body awareness work. And back to front here. And over to the side as you lean to the right. And back behind as you hinge forward through your upper body. And over to the left leg, to the left, lean to the right. And leg out in front here. And back to upright. Bring that knee into your chest. Okay, now you're going to extend that leg here. And we're going to do a little quad work. So lift and lift. Now try and stay nice and upright. If you're hinging forward, if you're tightening your hamstrings, you can bend that knee. Okay, here we go. Lift and lift. 3 more. And 2 and 1. Excellent work. Go ahead and shake it out. Let's do the other side. Inhale, big breath. Exhale. Swan dive to that forward fold. Inhale, big breath. Breathe. And exhale. exhale, hands onto the mat, walk or hop your feet flat behind, top of a push-up, lower down, crocodile. You can do this on your knees. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, push back. Drive those heels into the mat. Press through your hands. Walk your legs together. Lift to your toes, bend your knees, press through your hands. Swivel, knees to the right, hips to the left. And knees to the left, hips to the right. And knees to the right, hips to the left, and hold just like the other side. You're going to place the weight into that left hand, staying strong in that left shoulder. Kick that left leg forward and settle down here. And work that inner thigh, left leg lift. So I'm lifting my left leg up, and up, up. So that inner thigh, that left leg is externally rotate for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Think about the ball of that right foot. You're going to swivel there. Try not to get your foot stuck. Kick that left leg nice and high. Press through your hands. Now take that left leg, lower down and lift. Okay, the rest of your body stays in position. Just that left leg is lowering down and lifting and lift. Squeeze that left gluteal, that left butt cheek, and down and lift. Think about your form. Shoulders away from your ears, strong in your arms, slight bend in your elbows. Now at a diagonal, here, left leg at a diagonal, and lift, down, and lift. Try and keep your hips level, and lift, down, and lift. Now take that leg to the side, so lifting to the side, and lift, down, and lift. 3 more. How you doing? 2 more. Last one. Here. And then bring that leg back. And then take it, that left leg forward. Hold here. So a little bit of a stretch for that hip flexor. Left hand on that thigh. Hey, without letting that right foot touch the mat. We're going to shift weight into that left foot and rise all the way up to standing here. Kick that leg forward. Hinge through your upper body. Weight in that left heel. And then take that leg to the side as you lean to the left side, upper body to the left, right leg to the right, leg to the back, lean forward through your upper body. And then to the side. So it's a nice straight pull, torso and leg, and out in front as you hinge back through your upper body. And again, to the side, and back behind, and to the right. Woo. And out in front here, hinge here. Hey, we're going to do the quad. Go ahead and upright. Bend that right knee. Extend as much as you can. And lift. And lift. And lift. Good. Yeah. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Nice job. Shake it on out. Take it to the top of your mat. Inhale, big breath. Exhale. Swan dive. Really lengthen through your spine. All the way down. Inhale, really feel that stretch to the backs of your legs. Hands on the mat, walk or hop your feet back behind, top of a push-up, and lower down in chaturanga. Inhale, cobra here or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and push back. Press through your hands. Whew. Nice, lift your toes, bend your knees. Swivel your knees to the left, hips to the right, and to the right, hips to the left, and to the right, and hold. Shift to the right, kick that right leg out, okay? Now we're going to do the inner thigh. You can lower your hips onto the mat, or if you want to, extend and lift. Here, so get a side stretch as you work that inner thigh. Okay, good. Whew. And lift, and lift. Stay strong in that right shoulder. Very important. Slight bend in that right elbow. 4 and 3. Good. 2 and 1. Think of the left toes. You want to try not to let it get stuck. You're going to kick that right leg nice and high here. Nice stretch to the backs of your legs. Good. Lower that right leg down. And you're going to walk your hands forward and place your forearms onto the mat, like so. Then you're going to take it into plank. You're going to take that right leg and you're going to place it behind your left leg. Maybe at the calf, maybe a little higher. You want to try and keep that right knee lifted. So you're really engaging your glutes and outer thigh to hold it there. Okay, now holding here, you can lower your left knee on the mat if you want to modify, or keep your knee off the mat. We're going to take it to side plank on the right side. So we're going to shift the weight to the left and take it to side plank. If you can keep that right leg lifted, that's good. If you need to lower down, that's fine. And just hold here. Nice and strong for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's return back into that plank, okay, with that leg behind on your left toes or your knees. And just hold for another 5 and 4. Good. 3 and 2 and 1. Extend that leg back behind. Go ahead and settle your knees and take it into a quick child's pose. Sitting back. Feeling that stretch and that release. Good work. Place your hands down, tuck your toes in there, push back into a downward facing dog. Heel toeing through your feet. Lift onto your toes, bend your knees, walk or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, monkey. Lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Arching back if you want to. Inhale, take it into prayer. Let's do the other side. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, swan dive. Really lengthen, so make it work for you. And inhale, monkey, lift your chest. Nice stretch. Exhale, walk or hop. Your feet back behind. Lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Drive your heels close to the mat. Walk your legs together, lift to your toes. Bend your knees. Swivel, knees to the right, hips to the left as you press through your hands. Knees to the left, hips to the right, press through your hands. Over to the right. Okay. Press forward, transfer the weight into that left hand, and go ahead and kick that left leg out here. You can do this with your hip lifted or on the mat, or that stretch that I forgot to do earlier on. Lift that leg up and up. Inner thigh, up. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swivel through the balls of that right foot. Kick that left leg nice and high. Feel that stretch. Good. Lower that leg down. Okay. Walk your hands out. Lower your forearms onto the mat. Take your left leg, place it to the back of that right. Take it to a plank. So here, or lower that right knee down. Okay. So here. And just hold. So try not to let that left knee drop. You want to lift it, so engage that higher thigh glute. Okay, take it to a side plank. Here. Good, nice and strong. If you need to lower that left leg, let's go. Okay. And hold. Still squeezing through that left glute for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and take it back to that plank. Hold for a moment. That right knee on the mat or lifted for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Extend that left leg. Then place your belly onto the mat for some back work. Hands below your shoulders. Belly pulled in. Take your upper body lift up. Squeeze your glutes and your hamstrings. Lift your legs. Hold. Okay. So this is one variation, or extend your arms back behind. Good. Okay. If your arms are lifted, palms are facing up. And it's just going to take it and pulse our arms in. Think about keeping the forearm in your spine though. Hey, belly is in, nice and strong. Point your toes, straighten those knees. Just pulsing in and in. Good. Counting down for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5. Go 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and lower down. Turn your head, rest one cheek on the mat before we go again. Breathe. Place your hands below your shoulders, back into that back extension. Okay, you can keep it here, or if you want, extend your arms out. Now we're going to rotate through those shoulder sockets. So right palm up, left palm back, and rotate, and rotate. Okay, so in opposition, right palm up, left palm inverts, and switch, and switch, and switch. Okay, the arm movement is optional. Now check that your lower back is supported, your belly is pulling in toward that spine. Now hold steady. Okay, so nice forearm. Now take your shoulders, lift up, both palms up. Take your shoulders and rotate both palms up in the opposite direction and up. So rotating through those shoulder sockets. Check that your belly is still pulled in. Okay, nice and strong. Good. And up. And down. 2 more. Good. Nice. Rolling, and 1 more. And other side. And lower down. Very nice. Hands under your shoulders. Pop yourself into a quadruped cat-cow. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Cat stretch. Tuck your tailbone under. Chin into your chest. And then go ahead and lower your belly. Lift your chest into cow. Wiggle if you need to. Inhale. Exhale. Cat stretch. Tuck, tuck, tuck. And into cow. Lower down. And change it up a bit. Inhale, exhale, cat. This time hips to the right, look over your right shoulder. And then cat. Tuck, 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 chin in. Hips to your left, look over your left shoulder. It's a little lateral flexion. And cat. And look over your right, hips to the right. And exhale, cat. And hips to the left, look over your left shoulder. Good. And one more, cat. Hold it here, and then send your seat back, so feel that lower back stretch out. And breathe. Good job. Go ahead and cross your lower legs and have a seat. You're going to scoot to the front edge of the mat. Okay, so here, like so. Hands behind your thighs, lift up through your chest. And then go ahead and hinge back just a little bit. Okay, shoulders down, nice neutral spine in line here. And then just go ahead and rotate to the left. So a little spinal twist. And to the right. And to the left. Good. And to the right. Now, just be sure your hips are anchored. No movement there. Okay, if you want, you can take your arms and place them across your chest. And rotate. Spine stays in neutral. Feel those obliques. Hip flexors as well. And rotate. And over. Left. And right. Now we got 4 more sets. Okay, so pace yourself. 4 more sets. Over to the right. 3 more sets. So really want to find that contraction. Another side. Legs do not move. And 2 more. Good. Another side. Really feel the contraction through those obliques. And last one. Another side. Really crunch, crunch, crunch. Good. And then back here. Take it all the way up. Feel the release. And then take it onto your back. Nice comfortable position in supine. Feet, knees are about hip distance apart, arms down by your side. Take it to a bridge. Spine in neutral. Press through your feet, lift up. And then lower down. And up. And lower down. Good work. And lift up. So nice and easy. And down 2 more. Lifting up. And down 1 more. Lift up. And lower down. Bring your knees into your chest here. Okay. So a couple tugs, extend your left leg out, take your arms by your side and hold, okay? So just hold here, I'm just gonna switch and switch and switch. Think about sinking, soften that sternum, hollow out through that chest. Some space between your chin and your chest, and switch and switch. Now, anytime your neck starts to fatigue, you can always place your hands behind your head for support, and switch. And switch. This time, hold your right knee and left leg out here. Okay, now here's what we're going to do. Take that right leg, and we're going to lower it to the right, and then back to center, and cross body slightly to the left. Back to center, lower it to the right. Rest of your body stays absolutely still. And center, over to the right, let it fall, open it up to that hip, and center, and to the left. And center, over to the right. Good, and center, cross body, and center, over to the right. And center, cross body, 1 more only after this, on this side at least, right? And center, and to the left. And center, flex your feet, and pedal, push, and push, and push, and push, drive with the heel. Good, we're gonna take a quick break after this. Here we go, 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Bring your knees in, lower your head down. You can roll your head side to side. Are you ready for the other side? Lift up. Left knee in, arms down by your side or behind your head if you need to, and switch. Belly flat. Good. And switch. And switch. Toes are pointed at this point. And switch. Now hold. Let's do 1 more set. Now hold here. Hey, here. Now take that left leg, lower to the left, and then back to center, and cross body slightly to the right, and center, and to the left. Now if you need to place your hands behind your head, go ahead. And center, over to the left, and center, cross body, feel the contraction in those obliques, left, and center, cross body, and center, 1 more set, left, and center, cross body, and center here, flex, and push, and push, and push, strong in that belly, push, and push, and push, 4, 8, 7, and 6, 5, and 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and lower down. Woo, little tug, place your feet down, arms down by your side. And you're going to take it into that bridge and back down. 3 more, up, left foot. So externally rotated, tuck your toes under here, and then bring your leg a little forward so you have a little angle in that hip. Okay, point your right toes. And we're just going to do some leg kicks. Point as you lift up, flex and lower down. Okay, so up, flex and lower down. Now try and stay toned in your upper body, sorry. Flex and lower down. Point up, flex and lower down. Again. Point up, flex and lower down. Point up, flex and lower down. Again. Point up, flex and lower down. Again. Point. How about two more? And one more. Good. Here. And then bend both knees. Point your toes. Okay. Bend at your hip a little bit more. Hips are stacked. Lift that right leg up and down and up. So feeling that outer thigh on the right side. The rest of your body stays quiet and toned and down. So really feel the contraction as you lift and lower down. Good. Lift. Good. That outer thigh, that gluteal. Good. Okay, ready? Two more. And lift. 1.5 more. Hold that half here. Knee stays where it's at. Take your lower right leg, kick it out, flex the foot, angle it down, and you're just going to lift. Tap the toes down and lift. So you're going to feel the burn in that gluteal. Good. And tap down and lift. Good. Okay, just hang out here for a few moments. Nice and strong. If you want to take that right arm up, if you feel like you can stabilize, go ahead. And up, tap down and lift. Good. Breathe. Great work. And I'll give you an end point. Let's go for 12 more. And 10. Good. We have 5 more. And 2. And one last thing here. We're going to draw our circle and around. So we're going to go for extra burn. Good. And reverse the direction of the circle. Keep that foot flexed, toes pointed down. Good. Hips stay stacked. Tone your upper body. 3 and 2 and 1. Bring it back. You're going to push back to the back edge or the side edge of your mat. You extend your legs. Okay. So now what I want you to do is lift your legs up, glue them together, point your toes. Okay, upper body can lift as well. So here's what we're going to do. Slowly, we're going to roll onto our belly, keeping our legs up off the mat, okay? So right arm out. You can separate your legs, but slowly, with control, you're going to roll onto your belly. So you take it into a back extension. Switch arms. So right hand below your left shoulder, right arm out. Still keeping your legs lifted, toes pointed, belly pulled in. You're going to slowly roll onto your right side, legs together. Upper body can lift up off the mat if you want to intensify. Hey, we're going to come back. Here we go. To our belly. Separate your legs. Slowly roll into your belly. With control. Belly pulled in. Support that lower back. Legs are separated. Feel the contraction in those glutes. Belly pulled in. Switch. Right hand below your right shoulder. Left arm out. And you're going to slowly roll onto your left side. Legs together. Here. Okay, let's do that again. Slowly roll into your belly. Separate your legs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Belly in. Left arm down. Right arm out. And roll into your right side. Legs together. Feel that contraction in that left waist here. And let's come back around onto our belly. And switch. And then slowly roll over onto your left side. Very nice. And then lower down. Bring your knees in. We're going to switch over to the other side. Okay. So here we go. Extend your legs. Bend at your hips slightly. Create a stand with that left leg. Left leg, point, flex, and lower down. Zip your legs together as you do so. Point, up, and lower down. Good. Up, flex, and down. Point, up, flex, and zip. Point, up, flex, and zip. Two more. And one more. Up, flex, and zip. Bend your knees, bend at your hips a little bit more. Lift up and down that outer thigh, that gluteal on the left side. Tone through your upper body. And up and down. Keep your toes together. Up and down. Really contract to that outer thigh glute. And down. Let's go again. And down. 2.5 more. Hold your half here, just like the other side. Knee stays where it's at. Kick your lower left leg out. Angle your toes down and lift. Good. So we're going for that burn and that glute on the left side. Tap lightly. Keep the control. Good. Very nice. Hips stay stacked. Good. Good. And how about a little faster pulse? Good. And breathe. Looking good. Counting down for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Our circles around. Try to keep your hips steady as you do so. Around. Good. And reverse the direction of the circles. Okay, try and keep that knee above that right knee. Okay, so good. And 3 more. And 2. And 1. Ow, good. Same as the other side. Go ahead and scoot to the back edge of your mat. Okay. Stack your legs, lift them up. Okay. Left arm out. And we're going to slowly, with control, onto our belly as we separate our legs into that back extension. Here, belly is in. Switch and roll over onto the left side. Legs together. Back onto your belly. Switch and slowly, with control, over to the right side. And let's go slow. And reach. And again, belly. And reach. Good. And belly. And reach. Let's finish it off. And reach. This time I'm going to keep it belly down here. Hands to your below your shoulders, or out in front. Let's take it to swimming. So flutter kick our legs if your arms are extended. Flutter kick your arms as well. Nice and stable to your torso as you move your limbs. Point your toes, straighten the knees. Squeeze those glutes. 8 and 7 and 6, 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, hands below your shoulders. Into that quadruped. Take your breath. Inhale. Exhale, cat stretch. Tuck that tailwind in there. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And send that seat back. Side to side. Breathe. And then come on up, bring your legs out in front. Good job. Soles of the feet together. In butterfly, lift up through your chest and hinge forward. Press your knees out to the side. Breathe into the stretch. You really want to lengthen through your spine. Okay, try not to flex in that spine. Stay neutral as you hinge forward. Good. And then back up. Extend your legs out. Straddle. Toes point up. Try and hinge forward, maybe just a little bit more. Really think about lengthening through that spine. Breathe. Left knee in, take a breath, inhale, and reach over that right leg, side stretch. And left hand by your left hip, sweep that right arm around, lift your hips up, press your belly forward, open up to your chest, strong in that left shoulder. And then come on down, left arm reaches over to the baby toe of that right foot as you hinge over. Other side, right knee in. Take a breath, inhale. Left arm down, reach over. Keep that right shoulder back as you reach. crown that right hip. And place your right hand by your right hip. Sweep your left arm, press your hips forward, belly forward. Open up through that chest. Head drops back. Strong in that right shoulder. And come on down. Reaching to that baby toe of that left foot. Folding over here. And up. Cross your legs. Take your shoulders. Circle. Good. Take your right arm, reach back behind. With a big opening to that chest. A little spinal twist. Left arm overhead. And again, big circle. And one more. Circle around. Just a gentle rotation. Good. Head to your right shoulder. You can add a little nod. Circle to the left shoulder. A little nod. Fingertips. Gently press. And come on up. Head to your right and left and right and left. Center. Another final roll of the shoulders. Take your hands, shake them out, stretch out your wrist flexors and extensors. Good. And press back, stretch out the tricep on the right side. Good. And bring that arm in front, shoulder. Tricep on the left side, you can offer a little massage. Good. And arm in front, pull it in with your right arm. Keep that shoulder down though. Hands on your legs and just over a little circle around, go in the opposite direction. Good. Back to center. Nice. Sitting up nice and tall. Finish as always with our 2 big breaths. Okay. First exhalation. Let everything go. Refill with anything good, anything to help power you and give you peace. Bring it in. Okay, here we go. Inhale, big breath. And exhale, let it out. Deflate and let it all out. Inhale. Gather and bring it to your heart center. As you ground